Good afternoon from Okinawa, Japan, home of OkiSubies. Today, we're going to be talking about the Subaru that you didn't know about. Alright guys, so the Subaru that you've never seen before is right here. It's the Subaru R2. This thing right here is equipped with front-wheel drive, a 660cc 3-cylinder engine, but it's great on gas. I'm just kidding. This is not the car. Alright, this is the car that I wanted to show you guys. When you first look at this one, or this one, you might be like, Kevin, that's just a Bugeye. And yes, they are both just Bugeyes. And I understand that most people do know about the Bugeyes. However, there's a couple of details that I want to share with these cars that lately I've noticed that not everyone knows about. So the reason why we titled it The Subaru You Didn't Know About is because this one right here, being a wagon, in Japan, they actually have what's called the GGB, which is the Wagon STi version. So this thing here is equipped with a 6-speed transmission, full interior of the STi, and the EJ207 from the STi also. It is literally the same thing as any other Bugeye STi, except for it doesn't have Brembo brakes. It's 4-pot, 2-pots, but R180, 6-speed, all that, everything. Really rare car even in Japan. I was just looking at, there's a couple websites that's kind of like a Craigslist or Auto Trader, whatever you use in the area that you're in. GooNet is very popular and is used across Japan. And right now through GooNet, all of mainland Japan, there's literally only 3 of these being sold. All of them were about 100,000 kilometers and well over 20,000, right? This one here has 70,000 kilometers on it. So it's actually low kilometers, very nice and rare car. Really cool setup, but let's go ahead and dig into this thing, and I'd just like to show you what is so cool about this one and the other one. Okay, so as you can see, the infamous red manifold that comes on the STIs, STi intercooler, VF30. The engine is literally the same as the sedan version. I didn't take the hood off for this video. It's actually, there's a carbon fiber hood on that car that we need to get the clear coat redone on it because the clear coat is peeling. But it's perfect because I'll show you the engine in that one later on. It's literally the same thing. So this EJ207 is known as the version 7 EJ207, and it comes with forged pistons. Still the unequal length headers, so you have the infamous boxer sound, VF30 single scroll turbo, AVCS just like all the EJ205s, 207s over here, but it's a really cool setup. EJ207 inside of a wagon, guys. How cool is that? All right, so if you're sitting inside the car, as you can see, gorgeous STi. I actually like the version 7 seats the most. They got these cool lines over here, and the seats actually sit lower than the version 8 and ups. But beautiful interior. It has the STi bezel here, 6-speed setup. So the Bugeye STIs, unlike the Blobeye and up, they did not have DC-CD. So they are non-DC-CD 6-speed, still a great transmission. If you were to look here, on the cluster, even the Bugeye is here, you can see that there's an actual shift light. And you can actually set that up there. I set it a little bit lower because it's still a cold engine. I don't want to be revving it too high, but it's a really cool setup. Japanese turbo timers. You can set them up to beep at you, or you can have them just flash red light at you specifically for whatever RPMs that you want to. And you just put it in ignition on and you push this little button and you can twist it and set it up there. So, but yeah, in a wagon. Again, guys, in a wagon. Another cool thing about the STIs is if you look here, intercooler, water sprayer, water spray auto. That is pretty cool. You can actually have water spray on top of the intercooler. So when you're in, especially Okinawa, it gets really hot, stop and go traffic. It's really cool to have that. You can set it up through Carberry ROM and things like that where you can even the OEM ROM, you can adjust like when the auto comes on, what RPMs, what temperature, and things like that. Really cool setup. But the Bugeye STi has also had the water cooler inner sprayer setups here in Japan. Another cool thing about it, some may know or may not know about it, if you already have a Bugeye, this right here, you have the HID Bugeye STi headlights or the JDM headlights where you can adjust like the lights and everything. These cars also have the retractable mirrors. JDM. All right, guys, so the last bit and the most important information for us recently, at least, is these cars in Japan. And the reason why I feel like a lot of people didn't know about this Subaru specifically is because the Bugeye STi came out in the year 2000. That's right. So in Japan, we got the Bugeyes in 2000. Not only did we get them in 2000, we also got the Bugeye STIs in 2000. We got the GGB, which is the wagon version in STI, all in 2000. In the States, they didn't get them until 2002. Why is that important? Well, why it's important and the reason why we decided to make this video specifically is because we've had a lot of customers come that just didn't know about this car. And the reason why it's important for our customers is because 99% of our customers are active duty military members. And there's a rule, regardless of the military, in America, where if the car is 25 years or older, you can import cars that we never gotten. All the Skylines, that's why you see R32s, Silvias, and all these cars that we never got in the States, you can actually get them imported now. So the military can actually get them shipped through their household goods, TMO, whatever you want to call it, but the military will ship the car back for them if it's 25 years old. However, because this car only came out in 2002, many people don't even know that this is a car that they can essentially already take home. So military members that are coming into Okinawa are here for a couple of years, and they'll leave in 2025, 2026 at this point. Not everyone, but that's that's what we're starting to see. And this is going to be the next car that's going to be eligible. The GC8 has been a huge, amazing platform for us. We've done merges and all kinds of swaps, 6-speed swaps, EJ207 swaps in them, and GC8s are still the lightest platform, and they're amazing. However, this already has the EJ207, already has the 6-speed. If you get the sedan version, already has the Brembos, all the interior. The Bugeye STi, the one that you didn't know about, maybe you knew about the Bugeye. Did you know about the STI? Did you know about that they only came out in 2000? Did you know that they had a wagon version of the STI? Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any other videos or any questions, concerns, comments, ideas, and whatnot, put it in the comments. Thanks for watching as always.